Okay, today we're going to be using these bite force stabilizers um, for our suture class. It's just a piece of closed cell foam. What I want you to do first is to take off the adhesive covering on the back, and then that way you can put it on the table and it won't move on you. I'm using a 3/0 black silk suture. I like black silk sutures because I get to see the patient back. But so the project here is we're going to go through here and we're going to make one pass and see if we can get this thing in here. There we go. So we'll take it and grab the needle, and then you can bring it out. I'm doing what I call the itsy bitsy spider. I'll show you that in class because you can't see it here. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to loop it around once, twice, and I'm in here close, okay, so I can use my finger. Then I'm going to go the opposite direction, once, twice, and come back in here and tie this dude down, and then one for good luck, and once again, so you're going to have something like that. I didn't try to over tighten it or anything. Take the Dean scissors. I always like to cut this myself because if I cut the knot, I've only got myself to be mad at. So that is an interrupted suture, and I've set it up. You can do as many as you want, but I've set it up for 2 more here. The next one we're going to talk about is a locking continuous suture. It's going to be difficult for me to get in here with this camera the way it is, but basically what you're going to do is you're going to start at the very tip end, and once again you're going to come through. I put these little dots on here so you can kind of see where you're supposed to go. So what you're going to do here is you're going to go ahead and do an interrupted suture. That's the ones you've just finished doing, and you'll tie it off. And the only thing you're not going to do is you're not going to cut the suture end, because what we want to do is we want to run this continuously, and we'll lock that dude in place. And so what you're going to do, I'll see if I can be a little bit better on this next one, and you won't have to hold your foam down because it should be on the table. This is on a piece of paper so you guys can see the contrast a little bit easier. So now you've got this like that. You've got it where it's just open. What you want to do is twist this and feed the suture back through. And so I've twisted the suture, and I'm going to feed it back through the middle. And what that does is that locks it in place, and so you're going to see this line across here. By the way, I don't know if you'd noticed this suture needle, but I kind of bent it a little bit. That's kind of poor form, but and I did that because I'm fighting this camera to try to get in here to get where I need to be. There we go. So once again, you're going to take that out. You're going to twist it, feed it back through, and so once again, there you got your next locked running suture, and come from the other direction. We'll go in here. Be versatile. I'll use my left hand. Don't try this at home. There it is, coming through. you can see the advantage of this. Now, when you're finished, you're doing your last tie. You're not going to loop through and you're not going to pull this all the way in. But what you will do is you'll grab onto it and you'll tie it off. And so you use that just like the regular interrupted suture, just that last little tie. Be careful on pulling this because it will pull the stuff through. So when you're done, you lock it in place, lift it up a little bit. Once again, I like to cut my own. Now, you can go back in and cut this other one that was a little long. You could have done that ahead of time, and if it was really long, it might get in the way. As you can see, you've got a tie here, then the two locks, and then a tie here. So the last one we're going to talk about is the figure 8. And it's, you can look at it and say, well, okay, where's a figure 8? But basically, you're going to start on the distal buckle, go to the lingual, come to the meso buckle, go to the lingual, and then tie it off. So it's a relatively straightforward thing, but it seems like it's pretty complex. So there we go. Here's number 1. So we take it through. Grab it again, and go through. I dent the tip of that, bring it all the way through, and then now you can see you have your figure 8, your X. This would be where we would try to place some Benicillin in an extraction site. To close up a sinus exposure that you couldn't close primarily. So once again, I take this, and worst case scenario, you cut it too long, you can come back in and cut it closer. This is probably about the right length that you want. You always want to have the knots and stuff to the buckle, that way the tongue doesn't get involved with it. I recommend that you cut it yourself so you don't have to take your dental assistant to the woodshed. So that's the projects. We'll pass them out. Anybody want to do more than one? That's no big deal. You can either pull your suture out. These are for you to take home with you. You pull it off the desk and put that back on there. Anyway, we'll talk to you later.